Ho! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, oh, oh! Good morning! How's about a little coffee? Whoop, whoop! Well, I think yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think yes. What's up, y'all? Happy October. Good grief. It's October already. Can't believe it. All right, let's make sure we're on all the platforms here. It's good. Looks like we're streaming them up. All right. Welcome. Welcome to Coffee with Todd. I was actually going to look to see what episode this was. Let's look. Let's look. I'm curious. We're in the hundreds now, obviously. This is the 110th show.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
For 110 weeks,
Wow.
we've been doing this. We haven't missed a week yet.
No.
We've had some funky ones.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the road last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mark said, turn the volume up. Yeah, I don't know. You're going to have to turn your volume up, buddy. Here's the deal with that. I can only go up so high or it starts to clip. And I am as high as it goes. Though, maybe we can go a little bit higher. Let's try it. You guys tell me if I start clipping. Here's the deal, though. You have to tell me if I'm clipping, because I can't tell. And a clip to me might mean a very different thing to you. Right?
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, I moved the mic up higher because I wasn't doing that before. I was trying to keep the mic out of the shot because I thought it looked cooler, but I don't know. I might have to move on from Restream. Restream, if you're watching, please put a master volume in here that has decibel readers because I need to get myself to minus 10 decibels and I have no idea where I'm at. It's just all a big guess. And that's not how things work. But anyway, here I am. Good morning, everybody. Who's up here? Tristan, good morning. Mark Sokolis, good morning. Charlie McPronto, good morning. Yeah. Lindy McPronto, good morning. Morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Todd. October 1st. Here we are. Can't believe it. Donna, good morning. Oh, today's the second? Yeah. Yesterday was the first. Good morning, Donna. Down in Tennessee. Caden, there you are.
Hey, Kaden.
Hey, man, I miss you. Where you is?
He's in Florida. Well, is he in Florida?
Where you is, man?
Is he in Florida?
Oh, Leah and Cade are with Nanny and Poppy this morning. Hi, guys.
Morning.
We saw your photos. You went to that.
Look like you had fun.
Yeah, that cool pumpkin patch in.
We gotta check that out. Is it North
We
Troy?
do need to check it
North
out.
Troy?
Caden's in Vermont.
Oh,
Well, good.
Sweet.
Good. Well, we miss you. We haven't seen you. Brianna. Hey, Oregon. That means she is up early because it is probably 6 o'clock in the morning there with the time difference. Yeah. All right. Let's have coffee. I need coffee. This is my cup. This is my pot. Here's my little coffee pot, short and stout. Here is the handle. Is a spout. When I pour coffee, hopefully it comes out. There it is. All right. Tip me over, pour me out. Dump, dump. All right. Just gotta give it a little stir here without spilling. Caden is working tonight, but going to see the movie Smile first. All right. So are you back? Are you back at Wendy's? Because the last couple times we've gone through the drive-thru, we haven't seen you, and we miss you. Also, the line was like 306 cars. All right. Is my cream all stirred in there? All right, it's stirred in. Done. Yes. Cool. Maybe we'll come see you. Paul Stone. There he is. Scott Jackson. What's up, buddy? Hey, Scott, you're in Florida. How did you fare with the hurricane? Hopefully well. And you weren't hit too hard. You're in Ocala, I think that's where you're at. Hopefully everything's good. When did we go through the drive-thru? Friday night?
Friday night, right?
All we wanted was a Frosty. And there were 13,000 cars in the drive-thru. Scott said did well, just far enough north. Good. Scary. My parents have a house down in Florida as well, and they weren't down there, but they got lucky. The house was all right. Oh, the kids have games. Oh, there was a bus there.
Oh yeah.
Well, tell the kids to keep it in their sneaker. All right. So we were on the road last week. If you remember, we did Coffee with Todd from a hotel room. That was because we were opening up for Livingston Taylor. We were at this place called Vinegar Hill. And there we are with Liv after the show. Super fun show. And what's really cool is I have a video of that show for you guys today. We're going to take you on the road a little bit, show you what it's like to go on the road as a folk singer. The exciting life of a guitar troubadour, where you get in your car and you drive 4 hours to sing for 25 minutes. And then you drive 4 hours back. It's 8 hours of driving for 25 minutes of glory. We'll show you what it's like. By the way, I'm not complaining. It's the best job in the world. And I would like to do it full time. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Right now, it's just part time. But anyway, let's get the show started. So we're going to do that. We got cartoons. And most importantly, we've got coffee. So let's get rolling. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, and I will be your Todd. Coffee with Todd. It's starting right now. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. It is very good coffee. Coffee today, by the way. Danielle's parents got this for us.
Yeah.
I had never, as you know, here on Coffee with Todd, we like trying out new coffees.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Montgomery Center, Vermont.
Yeah.
It's called Big J Roasting Company. I'd never heard of it. It's a half an hour drive from us, and I'd never heard of it. BigJRoasting.com. This is the stuff. Backwoods Blend. It's a medium roast. It's got a mousses on it. That's a mousses, by the way. Yeah, family owned and operated.
Ethically sourced, organic.
Yeah, right in J.
Delicious.
Delicioso. Yeah. It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Backwoods Blend. So yeah, we're gonna have to check out some others from these guys. But craft roasted right here in Vermont, in Montgomery, Vermont, and it's half an hour from us. It's just over the mountain. You drive up over Jay Peak, and you are in Montgomery. It's very cool. Good morning, Al. What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you. I was just saying that we're going to be taking you guys all on the road with us today. We were in Arundel, Maine. Arundel, right? Arundel. We were in Arundel, Maine last weekend, opening for Liv Taylor, and I was going to show you what it was like to hit the road for 4 hours, play a show for 25 minutes, and hit the road for 4 hours back. And my dad said, and $25. And sometimes that's the case. Not this time. Not when you open for Livingston Taylor. Liv takes care of you. We did all right. Yeah. So we're gonna do that today. That's gonna be super fun. We're gonna take you on the road again, and we got cartoons for you, and of course we have music. So, whoops, let's break the guitar. Tristan's saying he doesn't like scary movies. Danielle does not like scary movies either, bud. And this is not the right time of month for y'all if you don't like scary movies. Danielle, by the way, doesn't even like scary television commercials that advertise the movies.
Nope, I don't.
Like, we'll be watching TBS, like The Big Bang Theory, right? And like an advertisement for a scary movie comes on, and she's like, "Great, now I'm gonna have nightmares."
I try to look the other way. Hocus Pocus, about as scary as I get.
Oh yeah.
That was good. Oh,
Did
Hocus
y'all watch Hocus Pocus 2?
That was great.
We watched it Friday night. We've got some local people in that movie.
Yeah.
As extras.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I met Danielle, I'd never even seen Hocus Pocus.
Really?
Never.
I didn't know that.
No, I'd never seen it.
I like both of the movies. We always watched Hocus Pocus Halloween because that was tradition. Like, that's what we did. That was our favorite.
Hocus Pocus was a
That was our favorite.
family tradition. I should learn that song.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good. Yeah.
Annie hasn't seen Hocus Pocus 1 either.
No,
I hadn't seen it till I met Danielle. It's good. I recommend binging it. Watch the first one first.
And then see the second. 'Cause
You need a
the
little
first,
bit of context. Not a ton though.
No,
They do a pretty good job of.
Yeah.
Anyway, our friend Thomas, who's married to our friend Tim. I grew up next door to Tim.
And then Adam.
And then
Desatel.
Adam
I went to
Desatel.
school with Adam.
Yeah, they're both in there. I'm really bad at I focus too much on the story, I guess, and but we're gonna watch it again. I'm gonna find you guys, but
Yes.
but they were both in there. which is kind of cool. Well, welcome to Coffee with Todd, everybody. Let's do a Steve Earle song. Just when every ray of hope was gone, I should have known that you would come along. I can't believe I ever doubted you. My old friend, the blues. Another lonely night in a nameless town. If sleep don't take first, you'll come around. 'Cause I know I can always count on you. My old friend, the blues. The lovers leaving friends let you down. You're the only sure thing that I've found. And no matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Lovers leaving friends let you down. But you're the only sure thing that I've found. And no matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Just let me hide my weary heart in you. My old friend, the blues. Morning, Marie. Tristan, Hocus Pocus is not based on a true story. These new strings, man. Good enough. Let's do one more song before we go to cartoons. What song should I do, Danielle?
Facing the halls?
Mm-mm.
No?
No. I did my injury on that one. I don't.
Oh, got it.
What are we doing, Danielle?
Suitcase?
Money in a suitcase. All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
One in a little bit.
All right. hit the stone jam and rise up to the floor. You want an 18-wheeler to come and knock on your door. Yes, you want to cruise so fast down Route 104. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. You wanna jump that river, rolling fields and trenches, wooden-handled hammer to knock them into their senses. Let's go to Broadway, baby, Nashville, Tennessee. All you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. Now your sunroof's open, it's raining, but I know you don't care. See your suitcase open, your money's all flying out the door. Yep. You wanna be a superstar on the microphone? Yes, you do. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a microphone, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. Fancy. Yeah, baby. Just like Magellan, you're gonna sail around the world. Well, you know that the world isn't flat, but Mars is definitely. But you can't tell that from here. Flat Mars, you want to be. Say, here I go. Yes, here I go. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. All you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dream at the door. Well, all you need is money, baby. Well, and a suitcase and a maybe. They'll deliver your dreams at the door. Flat Mars.
Make me think of the candy bar.
Mars the candy
Mars,
bar.
Mars,
Do they still
Mars.
make Mars bars?
I don't know, but weren't they just a candy company too? Mars.
Mars Candy Company, yeah. Yeah, they were. They made Milky Way. They made.
Did they make Almond Joy and Mounds too, or no? Maybe it was just Milky Way.
Maybe.
Just have to look it up.
Good morning, Linda. What's going on? Mark, yes. Mark's birthday is next Tuesday. Hey, silly me. I forgot to put up my PayPal link. Oh. Silly me. Tips are appreciated for the show. Think of it as digital busking.
Mm-hmm.
PayPal, Venmo. I know some people have had some problems with PayPal, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was trying to tip
Norton.
Norton virus.
Yeah, tell Norton PayPal's all right. So PayPal is
Secure, right?
it's Synchrony Bank at this point. So yeah, it's fine. It's just Norton looking out. Norton looking out for you. or maybe not.
Yeah.
Ask my dad about how well
Yeah.
Norton looked out for him.
Yeah, be careful on that one.
Yeah. Be careful. Be very careful. It's October, by the way, so it's Halloween month. Anyway, another thing you can do to support the show is share this. Tell your friends about it. Share it. Tell them to watch.
Yeah.
Share it right now. Say, hey, watch this. Watch this show. It's a good one. We are going to M&M's. That's right.
M&M's, thank you. That's it.
All right, we're gonna take you on the road real quick. We spent some time with Livingston Taylor last week, as you remember. Possibly, we did this show from a hotel room last week because we were in Maine, and we're gonna take you there in just a second. Real quick, let's show you the cartoons for the week. As you know, I'm also a cartoonist, Midlife Thesis. You can check them out at midlifethesis.net, or you can follow them on Facebook or YouTube. The description and the link of this show has links to all of that stuff. The cartoons come out every Wednesday morning, every Sunday morning, and here is the one that came out Wednesday. I like that one. That's pretty funny. And the one that came out today. They come out at 7 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Here's the one that came out today. Love it. Curbside pickup. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to Coffee with Todd. By the way, when I was doing sound check at Vinegar Hill, the one of the I don't know, it wasn't the sound guy. It was one of his assistants. Stagehand said, "Hey, did you lose a pick?" And he handed me this pick, and
Cool.
I never used one of these before. These are these Fender picks. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What's cool is it's the guy. This doesn't really show up on the TV. There's this contour for your thumb in it.
Oh.
And I know the picks don't come like that, so I think maybe Heat got it like that. But anyway, I've never really used these picks, and he gave it to me, and it feels like they've got a brighter sound to them than the picks that I normally use, so I like them. So I asked him, I said, well, it's not my pick, and he said, well, you could have it. I said, whose pick is it? And he said, I don't know. And I said, well, who played here last night? And he said there was an Elton John tribute band that was here last night. So we're assuming that the guitarist from the Elton John tribute band left this pick. So I'm going to tell everybody that I stole this pick from Elton John's guitarist. Even though it was Elton John tribute band's guitarist. Hey, watch out, microphone. I got to get coffee. Anyway, yeah, they're cool picks. I've seen them before. I've never played them because I don't like how they feel in your hands. But he contoured this one up. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like it. All right. We're going to take you on the road to Vinegar Hill Music Theater in Arundel, Maine. Vinegar Hill, where there was no vinegar and no hill. I gotta ask him. What the hell? It was flat. There was no hill whatsoever. I'm sorry if anybody from Vinegar Hill is watching, but why is it called that? I meant to ask. And we didn't get any vinegar. It's like when you see a place, Mountain View, and there's no view of the mountain. Well, there used to be until they built all the buildings around it. Maybe Vinegar Hill used to be a hill, but they filled it in and leveled it off because it was flat. From Old Orchard Beach to Arundel, we didn't go down one hill or up one hill. But the name of the theater? Vinegar Hill. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful theater on the outskirts of Kennebunkport, Maine, and we are going to go there right now. So if you've ever wondered what life of a musician is like, it's not always like this. Sometimes you're playing in cafes. and yelling over espresso machines. Other times you're stuck in the back of a bar and nobody's listening to you. But every once in a while, you get to go do a show like this. Good morning, Danielle. You get to do a show like this, and I want to take you on the road so you can see what it's like. Here we are on the road, baby, to Arundel, Maine. What's up, everybody? Here we are on our way to, I never say this right, Arundel?
Arundel.
I want to call it a Drundle, but that's not it. It's a Arundel.
Or is it Arundel?
Arundel. I like that. Let's call it that.
Okay.
We're on our way to Arundel, Maine.
Or maybe it isn't.
To open for Livingston Taylor at the Vinegar Hill Music Theater in what do you call it?
Arundel.
No, Arundel.
Arundel. I don't know.
Arundel. You know what? It's in Kennebunkport. It literally is in Kennebunkport,
Yeah.
by the way. That's where it. So this town used to be part of Kennebunkport, but I guess they went on their own and incorporated or something. Anyway, that doesn't matter. We're taking you on the road with us here for Coffee with Todd, just like we did the last time we were with Livingston Taylor. That was in Brattleboro, Vermont, but we're going to Maine this time, and I don't know if we're gonna get any foliage or not. It's a cold week, but today is a beautiful sunny day. So anyway, I'm hopping on I-91 South, and we are heading towards Kennebunkport.
I-91 in the southbound lane. Dodge Dart.
I don't know if we're gonna go 120.
We surely won't shake.
No. You know what's interesting about that song? I sang I-91 in the southbound lane. Hit 120 and she started to shake.
That's what I said.
Just right, but just because south sounded better, it actually in real life it happened in the northbound lane, coming down Sheffield Heights.
Oh, no way.
Yes, but south was more poetic. Anyway,
Cool.
You learned something.
Yeah.
Let's go to Maine. Well, if you look way off in the distance and a little bit on the sides, you can see that the leaves are very slowly starting to change over. Look at that. Right there. See them trees? Oh, there's a little bit of red in that one. Now, by the time this airs, it could be a whole different story. Might actually have some foliage then. Will that be October? That'll be October. The show that this is going to air on. It'll be on October. Huh. Anyway, a little bit of foliage here. See? A little bit. Just a little bit. We're here at Vinegar Hill Theater. Go check it out. It's beautiful here in Maine. Some of the leaves have changed a little bit. There's Danielle over my shoulder. Check out this walkway. Look at this. Fancy, huh? Alright, let's go and do some sound checking.
testing 1, 2, 3.
I'm good. I'm happy with that. All right, so we've completed sound check. Now we're backstage waiting for the show to begin. Let me show you the stage. Come here. Here we go. This is where we're gonna be doing it. Check this place out, it's gorgeous. Pretty cool, huh? Hi, how are you? Good. There's Danielle sitting back here quietly.
Eating my crackers and
Snacking?
peanut butter.
Yeah, look, we get snacks. Snacks. And the most important thing, coffee. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to change and show you my dressing room. It's very, very big and luxurious. This is it. It's just this is a closet. But it's all you need to change your pants in. All right, I'm gonna change, don't look.
Southern Maine. A few of you are masked up. Nice to see that. Nice to see you being safe and protected. Now, my name's Livingston Taylor. Now, normally I show up with a guitar. I don't have a guitar right now. Oh, that's because I'm not going to play right now. I'm in introducing mode. A young fella that I've had the pleasure of working with a number of times. His name is Todd Pronto, and he comes from the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont. Northeast? No, North. I don't know. It's way up there. It's called Newport, Vermont, and if you want to cross an international border, you don't have to go far from this town. If you want to see Santa Claus, all you have to do is go east or west because you are plenty far north. Anyhow, he comes down from that northern quadrant of Vermont, and he comes and he brings wonderful songs, a wonderful energy. He's strong and terrific. Again, his name is Todd Pronto. Please make him welcome. All set, buddy boy?
I'm all set.
All right,
Thank you so much.
You are in post-keeping. I will see you in a few minutes.
Now I gotta be good. Santa Claus is my next door neighbor. In case any of you want me to put in a good word for you. Now I get up on Mondays and I drag myself to work. I'd like to punch more than the clock. My manager's a jerk. But I put the blinders on, 'cause I've got bills to pay. And if I don't pay them, man, they'll take my car away. My father always tells me I should get a better job. He says I work too damn hard for what little that I've got. But it's hard to draft your resume while lacing up your boots. So I keep pressing on, 'cause that's what people do. But it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm a
steps a day. He's drinking coffee in church basements to keep the monkey away. He says it keeps him humble and he's thankful for what he's got. But since it's basically legal now, he ain't never quitting pot, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you, you know it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. Now I'm the kind of man that's hard to comfort, and I don't mean to waste your time, but when you drag yourself home feeling useless and alone, I've got a way of making things alright. My brother, he's divorced now. His ex-wife has moved on. With all the joint bank accounts and his ex-best man Ron, he has a little apartment, it's next to the town garage. He spends his nights on Tinder, but he swears it's Match.com, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you, no, it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. Man, my brother hates that song. I sang it one time. I did a show back at home, and my whole family was like sitting in the front row, and I'd just written the song, and they're looking at me like, because honestly, none of that's true. Well, my cousin does smoke a lot of pot. It is Vermont, after all. I'll tell you a little bit about Newport in a little bit, but first, I'm going to do the title track to my album. I have a CD for sale out in the courtyard. Is that the courtyard? Courtyard. My girlfriend will sell one to you. If you don't know what a CD is, they're digital coasters. Here's a cool thing. You go on Spotify and you can find Todd Pronto music on there. But I can't sign your phone. If you buy a CD, I can sign it, and then you can put like your drinks on it and stuff. Anyway, I named the album after this song. I wrote this song after my mother passed away after a 10-year battle with cancer. I wrote it about 2 weeks after she passed away. And I don't really recall writing the song. It just kind of was there one day. So sometimes I like to say she wrote it. I sing the song every night. And I don't want to say this and make it sound bad, but it's almost automatic at this point. You know, the words just kind of come out. But lately, a lot of emotions were stirred up just watching the television after the Queen passed away, and they're showing these images of them marching and her lying in state, and that image of her going, you know, down into the ground. And I don't know why that hit me, because my family is not royalty. My family's a bunch of rednecks. But I was thinking, you know, like when my mom passed away, like, she had to worry a little bit about family dynamics. But we didn't have to mourn publicly. And I know they're royals and they were born in the public eye, but that must suck, you know, seeing somebody that you love and just having the media scrutinize you. So I'm gonna sing this song tonight, not only for my mother, but for the queen. The other queen. My mom's the real queen. Liv did tell you I came from a place called the Northeast Kingdom, right? Anyway, this is for my mom and for the queen. And I talked with them before the show. They said you guys could listen too. It's fine. Eskimo kisses, a faded smile is my last memory to hold on to for a while. You said so much without saying a word, without saying a word, and you were gone for good. Well, strength is desire. You had it in spades and you faced every detour and didn't complain. Persistence, gratitude, God's love and name. Forever within, forever the same. And I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun. I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun today. Only denial when I got the call that it was the beginning of the end. Though I tried to stand tall, it was all I could do to not break down when I saw you swimming in that hospital gown. You said don't worry, they'll find a cure, but I could see in your eyes this time you're not so sure. Just hold your hand and never let go. I will never let go until you say so. And I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun. I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun today. Well, Eskimo kisses look straight in your eyes, just like you did when I was a child. And all my fears were all in place. I knew the sun would be shining when they took you away. I knew the sun would be shining when they took you away. And so I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun. I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun today. Thank you so much. Well, $200 was all I paid. It was avocado and Bondo gray. But she was a pistol when you put it in gear. It was built like a tank and had power steering. Sometimes. They didn't always have power steering. Well, I-91, the southbound lane, I hit 120 and she started to shake. I never had such a rush. I left a black Mercedes bleeding dust. It was a 74 Dodge Dart, and she handled like a shopping cart. 8-track player and a used parts. 74 Dodge Dart. All right. Have you guys been practicing? Well, slant 6 engine, she really tore. Had a big old hole on the passenger floor, where you could sit and watch the asphalt fly. Pedal to the metal, hold on tight. It was a 74 and she handled like a shopping cart. 8-track player and a used parts. 74 Dodge Dart. All right, the next part of this song, I sing about the radio in that Dodge Dart. Let me tell you about the radio in that Dodge Dart. It was an AM radio, and that's it. That's all you got. No, I'm lying. There was an 8-track player in it. There was an AM radio and an 8-track player. And my friends and I had no idea what an 8-track was. We tried to put a Nintendo game cartridge in there. It didn't work. My dad said, no, it's like a cassette tape. I said, a what now? He said, go up in the attic. I'm pretty sure we have some 8-tracks up there. We went up there and we rummaged through the attic until we found a single 8-track hidden in a box on the shelf. One solitary 8-track, which became the holy grail of 8-tracks. It was the best of Bread. You guys like Bread? You're not gonna like this part. I'm just kidding. We didn't like Bread. We were teenagers full of angst. Bread wasn't cutting it. So we got a boom box that could play CDs, and the Dodge Dart had a bench seat. So there was room for one person in between us, or one boom box. So that's what we did. We put the boom box, strapped it in, put 438 D batteries in the boom box, and we cruise on down the road. Now, there was a leak in the seam of the tank of that car as well. So if we filled it up over a quarter of a tank, we'd be spilling gas all over the road. Try to get that inspected nowadays, by the way. This is my first car. So thankfully, we would run out of gas and batteries at about the same time. We'd pull into the gas station. I'd put in the gas. My friend would go get 438 D batteries, and we'd be back on the road. The reason I tell you this story is because in the next line, I sing about the radio, but I couldn't fit all of that into 4 neat little lines that rhymed. It goes like this. Whoa, hey, don't drive slow. The open road and the radio. Whoa, hey, rubber and tire. Can't beat the freedom of your first car. It was a 74 Dodge Dart, and she handled like a shopping cart. 8-track player and a used parts. 74 Dodge Dart. All right, you guys ready to take this home? The grand finale. Before we do that, I want to thank Sarah and Derek here at Vinegar Hill for having us. I want to thank you guys for listening. You guys are awesome. I want to thank Liv Taylor for having me as well. Every time I come to Maine, my blood pressure just drops as soon as I cross state lines. I don't know what you guys do here, man, but it's a beautiful state. So. By the way, there's a lot of political signs on the roads right now, and I don't want to get political or anything, but if I had to guess who was going to win in the upcoming election, based on all the signs I've seen, Century 21. I think Century 21 has a good shot this November. Well, first taste of freedom, work of art, 74.
That went good. All right, it's intermission now. I'm gonna try to sell some CDs. Look at this backyard. This is really cool. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. Yeah, it's amazing. I'll show you the merch table.
Ladies and gentlemen, Livingston Taylor.
I forget that I know how to play. So all of a sudden I start to play. Oh, wow, I can play the guitar. This song is a holdover from me watching a year and a half of television. I must have seen everything during COVID. This is sung by Kirk Douglas in Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So it's going to get very obscure here. It's a whale of a tale, I'll tell you lads. Whale of a tale or two about flapping fish and the girls I loved. Night like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Billy, met her off of Madagascar. She would kiss me any time that I would ask her. Then one day the flame of love blew out, blow me down and pick me up. She left me for a trout. It's a whale of a tale, I'll tell you lads. Whale of a tale or two about flapping fish and the girls I love. And a night like this with a moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo. There was Harpoon Hannah, met her off the coast of Java. When she kissed me, I bubbled up like molten lava. Then she gave me the scare of my young life. Blow me down and pick me up, she was the captain's wife. It's a whale of a tale, I'll tell you lads. Whale of a tale or two about flapping fish and the girls I loved. And a night like this with a moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo.
You can see Livingston Taylor. He's playing right now.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So this song, I was just playing at the house, and my wife Gail pointed out rightly that it was pretty saccharine, and maybe a little too saccharine. And yeah, you're right. And then I went to a diner, and I was sitting there having lunch, and at the table next to me in this diner was a guy my age. I'm 71. And he was there with his father. and his father was well in his 90s, and it was just the two of them having lunch together and really enjoying each other's company and aware that this wasn't going to happen for much longer. And so, to lengthen out the time, at the end of that lunch, they both ordered a hot fudge sundae. And it was big, and it was gooey, and it was all over their faces. And as I watched them, I thought to myself, okay, well, sometimes too sweet is probably okay. You can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it the top with an miracle or two, the candy man, the candy man can. Who can take a rainbow? Or they'll come back, but we just gotta get the THC away from them. You can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a tasty lemon pie. The candy man, the candy man. Oh, the candy man can, 'cause he's mixing it with love, making the world taste good. Oh, the candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood wishes, you can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, float away the sorrow and collect the fallen cream? The candy man, the candy man can. Oh, the candy man can, 'cause he mixing it with love and making the world taste good. Oh, the candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood wishes, you can even eat the dishes. Who can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, float away the sorrow and collect the fallen cream? The candy man, the candy man, the candy man can. Oh, the candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love, makes the world taste good.
All right. That was it. That was the show. We're on our way back now from Old Orchard Beach. Old Orchard Beach. We played in Arundel. That's where that beautiful theater that you just watched Livingston and myself play at. Just on the edge of Kennebunkport, Maine, and now I don't even know where we are. We left, we stayed in Old Orchard about a half hour from where we played because, believe it or not, it was cheaper. How weird is that, right? It's cheaper to stay in Old Orchard Beach. But that's because it's after Labor Day, and it's still busy, but not like when it's really going. But anyway, we're on our way home now, driving through the beautiful woods of Maine. It's always such a nice, it's always just such a nice, relaxing drive whenever we play in Maine. When we play in Connecticut or when we play in Massachusetts or whatever, the ride homes are like 4-lane highways and just craziness. And this is just like, we're stuck behind a camper right now, going like 4 miles an hour in the woods of Maine, which was awesome. But anyway, that was super fun. And I'm so happy that I got to take you guys on the road with us for another show. Yeah, and thanks to Liv Taylor for being on Coffee with Todd, even though he doesn't know that he was on Coffee with Todd. I told him last time, I forgot to this time. But anyway, that's what it's like, life on the road here as a folk sanger. Yeah, we don't have a tour bus, we've got a Nissan Altima. Got a sunroof though. Yeah. So, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. The next show, we'll take you on the road as well. I got a couple planned. They're not ironed out yet, but they'll be ironed and wrinkle-free soon. All right, y'all. From Maine on Coffee with Todd. Oh, coffee with me. Cheers, y'all. Here we go. Da-na-na-na. Who can take a sunrise? Sprinkle it with dew. That's such a great song. It's so fun. It's so funny because like we had dinner with Livingston and his wife Gail after the show, and Gail didn't like that song, and I was like, that was my favorite part of the whole show is when Livingston sang the Candyman.
Reminded us of being a kid.
Maybe, but Liv's wife didn't like it. It was funny. I'm like, oh, well, that goes to show you can't please all the people all the time. So, you know, when people say to me that they didn't like a particular song, I'm thinking, hey, well, you know, even the best of the best have critics. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Marie. She said, great and fun field trips we go on. We do. Tour bus coming soon. Aw, Devaney. She said, such a good show. So proud of you and your music. You're such a talented guy. Aw.
Yeah, you are.
Can't even stand it. Love you and Danielle so freaking much. We love you too.
Devaney.
We gotta have you come over.
Yes.
We're pretty much unpacked in the new digs here. Not fully, but
Close.
close.
A little bit each day.
A little bit each day. Well, we've gone over on time a little bit here this morning, but I think we can do one more song, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do one more. By the way, coffee this morning. Local coffee.
Yeah.
Backwoods Blend, medium roast. Big J Roasting Company. Got a moose on the bag. Danielle's very excited because she just saw a deer.
I actually saw 2
She saw 2 deer.
just now.
Yeah. We have some,
They were hanging out with us for a little bit.
yeah, we have some little woods out back.
They like coffee with Todd too.
Yeah,
They were having leaves with Todd.
the deer came down, yeah. They had nature's coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote this song to ease my troubled mind. Ain't that what good folk singers do? I don't expect you to hang on every word. I just hope that you will give a listen through. Now folks look defeated as they slowly cross the street. They're heading to the office from their cars. You can see it in their posture and the bags below their eyes, longing to be anywhere but where they are. And the winds of change are blowing round. That old wind blew right through town. Yeah, the winds of change are blowing round. That old wind blew the shingles right off of my house. Now every night about midnight I fix myself a snack, but there ain't many victuals lying round. Oh, Mother Hubbard, I got nothing in my cupboard but this dented can of lentils that I found. And the winds of change are blowing around. That old wind blew right through town. Yeah, the winds of change are blowing around. That old wind blew the shingles right off of my house. I quit the bottle about 7 years ago. I left behind the headaches and regrets, but I'm still living dangerously with caffeine, sex, and cigarettes. And the winds of change are blowing round. That old wind blew, it blew right through town. Yeah, the winds of change are blowing round. That old wind blew the shingles right off of my house. So will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. That looks like a good place to end the show, I believe. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Tristan. Yeah. All right, y'all. So that's the show for today. Next week, what do we got next week? Just looking at the date here. Next week will be October 9th, which means Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, on the 10th. So it'll be a 3-day weekend next weekend.
Not for me.
Not for Danielle, but it will be for me.
Wow, that sounded.
I'm going to do so many activities. Hey, Alan, thanks, man.
I'm gonna recognize the house when I come home, right?
Yeah. Alan has a show called Saturday Night Live that aired, and he had a new video premiere on it last night, and I think he played some of my stuff too.
Nice.
He sent me the link. I'm going to go check it out while we're making breakfast.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, Marie. All right, that's going to be the show for today. Yeah, so next week, I know Marky's at work, but Mark Sokolis' birthday's coming up, so we're probably going to have to wish Marky a happy birthday on the show.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go make breakfast, but we don't have any eggs. Because they forgot to put them in our order. So we're going to have to go to the store to get eggs.
Probably. Unless you want waffles.
I want waffles. Are we having waffles?
Pre-made ones. I gotta clear that up. Pre-made ones.
Pre-made freezer waffles. We're going to have freezer waffles. Friffles. Fwaffles. We're going to have fwaffles. Yeah. All right. Hey, that's the show. We'll see you again next week, everybody. The good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. Oh, we got a little crease in the little paper.
Stop making out a sign.
It probably got damaged during the move.
Probably.
Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in each and every Sunday. It means the world to me that you tune in and spend some of your Sunday morning with me. And be safe, be well. I love you guys, and we will see you next time right here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers, y'all.